Always puffing on some dro, never playing with my nose. I just stay up on the go, yeah. All my raps gon' blow, we all gon' hit the road. Smoke it all, I need some more, yeah. Always puffing on some dro, never playing with my nose. I just stay up on the go, yeah. All my raps gon' blow, we all gon' hit the road. Smoke it all, I need some more, yeah. The shit I smoke can make you choke. Smoking lavish, tryna keep up, leave you broke. I can't wait no bitch that play with a nose. Guess that's why I got different hoes. Different strokes with different folks, we holding scopes. Roll a dope and then I smoke it, make me go. I'm addicted to the loud pack, I can't say no. Always puffing on some dro, never playing with my nose. I just stay up on the go, yeah. All my raps gon' blow, we all gon' hit the road. Smoke it all, I need some more, yeah. Always puffing on some dro, never playing with my nose. I just stay up on the go, yeah. All my raps gon' blow, we all gon' hit the road. Smoke it all, I need some more, yeah. Had some friends do me dirty like my cup. When they see me blow up, they gon' know they fucked up. Heard your last single, and boy, that shit suck. Got my eyes on the big Bentley, yeah, the truck,
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good? We just in here chilling, cooling, doing our thing, man. I was just on SoundCloud, just checking out some old Moose music. Old Moose music in the building. We got some bangers on.
Love the sports you live for. Kick off football season with global hit-making DJ duo
crazy.
Friends at the SiriusXM Play On Series.
Buy the box for $2,500. I got $2,500 for the box. Shout out to thought I seen something outside. Shout out to never mind, we're not shouting him out. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just kidding. I'm watching MooseMan tonight. Shout out to Lit Romney. Shout out to Coach Rodriguez, Sickest One, Funky Town Farmer, Vita with the GG. Shout out to all the gang in here. Y'all ain't know MooseMan music. Shout out Point and Shoot. Shout out Point and Shoot. He been on Flacco neck, so I support all that. You know he getting my hypes. Any video that's smutting Flacco out, I'm pressing that hype button, baby. But yeah, today, y'all, Temu shopping spree. We need to decorate the stream, and y'all gonna decide.
Started off move slow, I was getting both for the low back then. 15 years old, beat a boy, yeah, I leave him as bloody poke back then. In the Lakers 6 deep, little homies holding poles back then.
But yeah, let's just get straight into it, man. Forget all that old, corny, weak-ass Moose music. Ain't nobody listening to that shit. Let's get into this, man. So we need decoration. So that's the main thing. I seen somebody say buy a fit and wear it on no jumper. Super down to do that as well. But we need decorations for, you know, let's not put for men. Let's just put decorations. Okay, this is plates. Maybe let's put men. Lush new brackhead girlfriend looks like Pete Davidson. I could see that. I could see Pete Davidson. She here, let's see. This is kind of I feel like this is kind of Pete Davidson-esque. How would I describe this? Monster Inc. guy who got Scream sucked out. It was Randall's assistant after he got off the Scream machine. Yeah, it was this guy. This is kind of like the quintessential kind of pale, big lip Pete. Who did we just say? Pete Davidson kind of vibe. Buy a fish painting. Okay, let's check it out. 24-piece soccer cupcake toppers glitter soccer. Nah, that's not what we're looking for. Ooh, what about this one? Where should I put myself? Over here. Over here. Shrink it down. How should we do this? Quiet. Please be respectful. I should have that in the background. So that's pretty much what we're doing today, guys. We're gonna set, I don't know what. We'll start with $25, $30, $40, and then if anybody donates anything, during the stream, we'll add that to our Temu total. So my wall is completely blank behind me. The space around me is pretty blank. We need decorations for the stream. We need to make the stream background look like a real streamer background. What we gonna buy? Some LED lights, some Chinese Temu LED lights. We need some signs. We need some what are they called? Tapestry. We need posters. We need all kinds of stuff. Like the stream, share the stream, subscribe to the channel, get a membership if you can. But if not, and you want to see something bought, donate and tell us, and we'll look it up and we'll check it out and we'll add it to our cart. And I'll go ahead and order everything that we add to the cart today, and we'll anytime something comes in the mail, then we'll open it live on stream to see if it's what is it, like true to the ad. Was it a waste of money? Is it trash? Is it just straight scam? Does it ever even get shipped? We need a moose sign for sure. Y'all probably think I'm a bot. Sometimes I always say the same thing. I'm telling you, bots have outnumbered humans now, and Quick is 100% a bot. Moose sign. Let's just look for that first. That sounds fair. Moose sign. Don't moose up. Relax. You're on cabin time. Welcome to the Williams Moose Lodge. Okay. Custom name Moose. Okay. Moose Crossing. Moose Crossing. Wildlife Crossing. Seward, Alaska. Moosehead Locker. What are we talking by? Santa Muerte, fool. Okay, we'll come back to the Moose Santa. What we got? Almighty O'Milly, shout out. Gifted Unk Alert times 440 jewels. Shout out to the boy. So yeah, we'll start with like let's say $30 on the board. $30 on the board. If we get any donations, we'll add that to the tally. Stuff on here is cheap, so we're gonna be able to get a fuck ton of stuff. I think so. The Santa Muerte Bible. La Santa Muerte. Adult coloring book, Day of the Dead. La Santa Muerte. Okay, I think the moose sign was a little more promising. Moose sign. What are we thinking, y'all? Which one? What's the deal? Quick, Sadbot Slim, Moose tapping in from Portland. Shout out to Oregon. Shout out to the gang. The other day I said Portland was Washington. Somebody was like, "Isn't that Oregon?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, my bad." But yeah, let's get a moose sign. Which one are we thinking? I like this one. This one looks pretty cool and majestic. I thought you was dead, cuz. What's up, OJ the MooseMan? Yeah, so just for everybody who's just getting here, we are doing a Temu stream. You see the wall behind me. I need this filled up. I need the stream area be like to the sides of me, behind me, the wall. Posters, tapestry, signs, LED lights, anything you could think of that we can Google on Temu. We're going to make a cart. We're going to order it, and we'll open everything live on stream for you guys to see. Shout out to Sad Boss Slim. What's good? See if there's like a cartoon, more of a graphic. Just my opinion. Any moose sign would work, though. TBH. Cartoon moose sign. Hype this shit up, gang. Yeah, like the stream. Ooh, look at this one. Funny cartoon moose. Funny. Let me move me to this side. This is probably better, like right there. What are we thinking? Funny cartoon moose, peeking wall sticker, self-adhesive, removable home decoration decal, playful animal decor sticker. Model, one piece. It was $346, now it's $324, 6% off. It's almost sold out. I could pay in Klarna or Afterpay 81 cents today, 81 cents every 2 weeks. That's a good deal. Funny sticker for a window. Okay, that's good. Robert Smith, Heather Oates. Not 5 stars, but good ratings. What's the size on this bad boy? What's the dimensions? Clip going up. Moose a real one. No Kizzy. Open season. Sad boy owes Kyle $8. Cuh. How is that true? Add glasses to that, and that's Moose. Moose, I think I'm in a gang. What does that mean? What are you guys talking about? This is kind of creepy looking, but you know what? We're adding. This is gonna be the first thing we add. Here. Okay, bam. Anything else? Warning, hungry moose. This is kind of cool. Warning, hungry moose. They'll eat anything. Moose crossing. This is probably AI, huh? They'll eat anything. I don't know. 7.87 by 11.81 inches. Humorous, hungry moose pattern wall plaque with fun cartoon moose illustration. Ideal wall hanging decor for cabin, living room, and entryway. Let's add this one too. Okay. Moose, I think I'm in a gang. Shout out to Wall the Walk Twitch stream tomorrow, bro. Hit Kenny too for real. Tomorrow. Yeah, we could do something like that. We could play some video games on Twitch tomorrow. People have been hitting me up saying I should do some Twitch streaming. We might have to bust out. We might have to bust the Elgato out, hook up the Elgato to the P5 and start streaming some games. But yeah, maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I could be down. Let's see. Let's go Tapestry Men. Let's see what we got. We need like some oh, now we're talking. Welcome to my crib. Yo, I watch Odyssey. I might need this thing. Holy fuck, they have big versions of it. Pause. 70-inch? Jesus, that's like the whole wall, no? Adam told Dispatch Lush think he in a gang. Yo, that was funny. And he thinks he's in a gang. Yo, shout out to Aunt Hefe. Free Aunt Hefe. That was one of the funniest moments when Aunt Hefe was laughing at Adam saying and Lush thinks he's in a gang. That's funny. This is a pretty dope one. What we thinking? One piece of a humorous smoking cat and beer meme wall decoration suitable for living rooms, bedrooms, gaming spaces. A funny decor item perfect for cat lovers and smokers. Okay, pretty specific. Okay. 551 for 73 by 95. 1180. 1424. What are we thinking, guys? You guys seen anything that catches your mind? You guys are supposed to be deciding. That looks like C-Max Katka. Somebody just put something out there. Let's start choosing some options and then we'll put it in a poll so you guys can vote. I'm gonna choose some stuff I think is cool. Yo, look at this, you guys. You see this? Look at my mouse pad. What the? Hey, yo, what the? Did I get this mouse pad from Temu? No, I don't think so. I think I got it off Etsy or something. Maybe this is just a famous ass thing. But yeah, let's start. I'm gonna start choosing stuff, and then we'll put them into a poll, and you guys can decide what we're ordering. So these, stay strapped or get clapped. Okay, George Washington. Okay, so let me pull the chat up. I have the chat up. I need to pull up the YouTube Studio chat. Automatic get the Sig Cat. Okay. I'm gonna make a poll. So, which do we buy? We got Sig Cat, George W. Okay, let's keep going. What else is cool? Welcome to my crib. Bad day to be a beer. Stay trashy. Ooh, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice gotta be on here. Beetlejuice. Easy call. Okay. I think I could add one more option. Okay, we can't do the devil. This one's pretty tight. This one's kind of cool, right? Funny cat tapestry. This is giving like 2010s humor. We need maybe something emo. What about Sasquatch? See more. You shopping for something for your sub? Okay, yeah. I'll explain in just a second. Let's get this one. Ooh, Big Pimpin' Boulevard. Goldfish. Make America drink lean again. John Pork. Yo, we'll go John Pork. Okay, John Pork. Okay. So we're shopping for behind me. Y'all see this screen? Y'all see this wall? It's blank. There's nothing on it. So what we need to do is start filling up this wall. We got about $30. Any money that you guys donate to this stream will add to the $30. Our subtotal right now is $877. So we got about, $22 still. We're doing great on money. The poll has started. So we got John Pork, Beetlejuice, stay strapped or get clapped. Famous quote by George Washington, obviously. This got added already, so we're good. So it's really just, and then, we forgot the cat. Where's the cat one? Smoking cat. And then obviously last but not least, but we got smoking cat with the beer. So what are you guys thinking? 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 Let me see. Why can't I see the poll? Why is the poll not showing? Oh, there it goes. Okay, Sick Cat, George W, Beetlejuice, John Pork. Let's keep going through them. Sick Cat, John Pork, Beetlejuice, George Washington. Sick Cat, John Pork, Beetlejuice, George Washington. Looks like George W is in the lead right now. Sick Cat trailing. Oh no, John Pork, George W are both tied right now at 29%. Everybody who's in here, please like the stream and vote in the polls. Every poll that we put up, it's all going to depend on you guys. I'm spending money based on what you guys tell me. I'm going to swipe that credit card based on what you tell me. So make sure you vote in the poll. But what we're doing is just trying to fill up the streaming space. We're going to look up some LED lights. I don't care if I get scammed. We're going to look up some signs with like some lights on them. We got to just go crazy. George W already in the plug room studio. Okay, so we got Cat, Sid Cat. I love Sid Cat. I like John Pork. I love Beetlejuice. I mean, I'm kind of rooting for Beetlejuice, even though he's taking a bad L right now. George W and John Pork are in the lead. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this one and get rid of the Sid Cat, because right now it's between John Pork and George W. Bush. Somebody vote and break the tie. Somebody vote and break the tie. Let me know. But we are spending money on Temu to decorate the stream today, and the chat is deciding everything that we buy. So that's what the stream is. We got $30 right now. If y'all donate any amount of money, we'll add it straight to the total, and we'll spend that tonight. Okay, just letting y'all know. Looks like 30% George W, 32% George W, and it looks like sold. Stay strapped or get clapped. There it is. Shout out to John Pork, but we're gonna have to rock just like that, man. Okay, well, what's good? Just Spaz, what's up, Moose? GG Allen poster. I wonder if they have that. GG Allen. Let's see. GG Allen. Doesn't look like Temu's up on GG Allen, you guys. It doesn't look like they're up on GG Allen. Okay, let's go back to Temu Home. Okay, do we add? What's in our cart? Okay, we got the tapestry. Tapestry? I don't know how to say that shit. What else? What's next? Let's go LED signs. Buy a singular Bleezy, aka Fuego X95. Yeah, Les shouting out his new girl's IG constantly. A little crazy. I was rooting for Beetlejuice, Sancho, Texas 11. Moose, when you blow up, are you paying $2,500 for the box? Never could I ever pay for no box like that. Not no dirty little streetwalker box like that fool be buying too. That's crazy. All right, what we talking about? What we thinking? These signs are pretty cheap. Some of these are expensive. We need a cheap sign. Sort by price low to high. Ooh, we could get some cheap shit. Okay, we don't want to get too cheap. Dude, not too cheap. Not too cheap. Ride the night. Pause. Play that funky music. Ride on. Keep riding. Hey, yo. Ice cream. Okay. Don't be a Bo Jackman led with half the letters missing. True. Get the infamous BOF sign with smack is dirty. Get either green or purple lights. Moose, why did you let your day one Adam in Sacramento trenches food? Yo, why? I saw you saying this the other day. Why do you keep saying that I left my boy in the trenches of Sacramento? That's so funny. Moose, what football team you rock with? I'm a Vikings fan. I know, it's sad. Do you know how to speak Mexican? Not very well, but Estando practicando mi español últimamente, but you know, I don't speak Spanish, bro. I gotta learn Spanish now. I live in LA, I guess. You feel me? All right, Adam's date is over. You have my full attention, Moose. Shout out to everybody that was checking out the stream with Adam and Blueface, Lena, and Nevea. I didn't get to check it out. I was a little busy, but it looked like it was pretty fun. Moose Militia, shout out to all my Muslims in the chat. But if you guys just got in here, just tell me what you want to see me buy. I'm spending money on Temu on the dumbest shit possible. I want stupid stuff. I don't want cool stuff. I want the most brain rot, stupid things y'all could think of. Let me know. And we're going to spend money and you're going to see it. And we're going to open it live on stream as it trickles in, because Temu is going to send that shit in 3 months probably. So as we get these packages, I'll go live and we'll open them and we'll see if we got scammed or if it's valid. So tell me what y'all want to see and we're going to add it. Why didn't you pull up on Adam's stream? I was just busy. I got shit to do today, you know. But shout out to Adam. I don't think he wanted me to pull up either, so it probably wouldn't have been weird if I did. MooseMan, let's get you a treadmill, my boy. Temu treadmill. Do they have a treadmill? Walking treadmill, like one of those flat ones? How much? Let's buy the cheapest one. What's the cheapest treadmill that we could buy? This is a Fortnite Bus Good Kid Mad City t-shirt. I'm not sure what that has to do with treadmills. What is this thing? $75. We ain't got that much money, you guys. This shit would probably break so fast when I try to run on it. All right, let's stick to it. We need decorations, you guys. We need decorations. MooseMan, you need a moose head for the background. Okay, moose head, like a taxidermy kind of thing. Mount, yes, head mount. You guys are right. Whoa, yo, classy moose. Do they have, what are those things called? Is it a nose ring or is that like a monocle? What would happen if Doughboy ran on that motherfucker? It would catch fire probably. Not the treadmill. You got to get a taxidermy moose head cut. Okay. I mean, I kind of have something like that, but it's more like a stuffed animal mount. What the hell? Okay, what's this? How big is this thing? 8x8. This shit's a sign. It's 2D flat. Oh hell nah. Moose head wall mount. We need something that sticks out, right? That's the move. No hat, classy mooses. So that's hard, but $21 is taxing. Those moose heads are fire. Chavo del Ocho poster foo. I don't know what that is. Are you telling me to like shout out cartels or something? I'm gonna stop reading your messages. These are kind of better. These bear ones. I wish they had a moose one that looks like that. What is? Okay, we might have to go classy moose, huh? Where'd that go? $21 though. You're right. 21's kind of a steep I mean, not a bargain. The opposite. What's the opposite of a bargain? Why does this dude have glasses on? Water buffalo? What the fuck? That's a cutting board. The fuck? Buy night vision goggles. Get a real moose head. Do you think they sell real moose heads on here? This thing's cool, but it's a lion. There's nothing that's like giving like I hunted it and put it on my wall. And why does everything have glasses? Why does everything have a monocle or glasses? Why does he have a mustache? What? This is like some weird Epstein shit or something, bro. Why does everyone have a monocle or glasses? Chavo del Ocho is a Mexican TV series, fool. Buy a mini pocket bike. Like, bro, we're supposed to be buying decoration for the stream for this wall. I can't put a pocket bike in here. You guys are just gonna complain because I'm gonna be in the background. What about this one? What should we get this? How much is this? $14.96. I'm a real life Muslim. Shout out to all my Muslims in the chat, man. Like, subscribe, share the stream, and we're gonna be shopping on Temu tonight, you guys. Whatever you guys tell me to buy, that's what we're buying. But this is not working out. The moose head is not working out. Let's go moose decorations. Let's just go moose decorations. I wonder if they got like a moose chandelier. Moose chandelier of some sort. Moose. Let's just type in Moose and LED. Let's see. Moose LED sign. This one's cool. $42. Oh, hell no. Ooh. Ooh, what about this one? What about this one? Golden. Walnut color. Wood grain color. Silvery gold. What color should we get, y'all? Greetings from Tel Aviv. You is not from Tel Aviv, my boy. I pray to all moose. Go to the woods and get a real one. We should go hunting. I mean, technically, you have a mustache and glasses. Your name is Moose. Moose, you need a DP smack. No, I don't. I don't have the. I don't have the. What is it called? The liberty. I don't have the jurisdiction to DP smack. That's not. You know. I don't think I could do that. Can you make a letter sign like an LED light? You can type Moose. LED custom. Okay. Ooh, yeah. This one's fire. $33. Let's go $7. It's probably such a scam. How do I tell them what I want? Love them. My 5th one. I love this sign. I'll be ordering more. Actually, cannot believe the quality for the price. Cannot recommend enough. Low price for full customization and very bright and clear to read. Very well done. Okay, personalized. What color do we get? What color do we get? What color do we get? What are we talking, y'all? Come on. Pink, red, white, warm white, blue, ice blue, purple, green, lemon yellow, golden yellow, orange. Let's go poll on them. Let's go. You need a color scheme and you should do a classy moose. Okay. What's our color scheme? What's my color scheme, you guys? I like the color green. Let's go pink. Green. I'm gonna just put all the ones that I'm fooling with and y'all can vote and we'll choose. I like orange. Orange looks cool. Orange. White is dumb. White's just a regular light. Why would I get an LED light that's orange? Red and red. Okay, red for the Nortes. Okay. Okay, you know what it is. New poll in the chat. What color LED light are we getting? We're going to customize this bad boy and we're going to personalize it and order this $7 custom LED light. So let's check it out and see which one we need. Shout out to the 64 people in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We got about, we got $14.53. Let's say we got $40. $40 to spend. I'm not good at math. Let's do the quick maths. So if I have $40 and I subtract $14.53, we have $25.47. And if anyone donates during this stream, we're going to add that to our total that we spend today. How is it only $7? It's probably going to scam me, but let's find out. It looks like green's taken the W pretty easily. I'm going to vote for green too. Oh, no, I can't even vote. Okay, close that up. Buy a litter box so Lush don't piss. What's he saying? Buy fake designer and resell it. We should do that. So what color is the vibe? Buy a litter box so Lush's cats don't piss on his fake designer food. He's on his own on that one. It's going to be a wallpaper. That's hilarious. Were you a 0.5 or 0.7 mechanical lead user? My pops was diabolical with the 0.9 back in the day. You have to hold a 0.9 like this when you write. I don't remember. I feel like I was probably a 0.7 type of guy though, but I hated school, so I wasn't paying attention to nerdy shit like that. What size my pencil was, bro. I was trying to see how big my penis was around that time. Red will be the easiest on your camera, so you won't have to fight lighting. Shout out to Nelson. Nelson R. Monegro 5926 for the $4.99. Moose, the biggest trophy. And just like that, we add $5 to our total. Add 5. We're back at $30.47. And it looks like, what's the poll looking like? I could end that. The poll looks like easy green. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat rocking out. It looks like we're going green. Let's go green. Personalize. Okay. How much? It changes the price. Okay, that's $21. $53. Jesus. It looks like this is the smallest one. $21. You think this is worth it, you guys? You think this is worth $21? Out of our $30.47? 12.75 inches. Pause. That's all you ever need is 5 inches. All you ever need is 5 inches. Let's go personalize. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. We gotta log in and shit. You didn't hate school that much if you're into politics, bro. I hated school. I was not fooling with school. Hell no. Buy drugs and said super small. No. Yeah, it's bad. It's all bad. Let's go green LED sign. Trust the process. Welcome to the jungle. Enjoy life. Drink soju. Alien. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome. Why does everything say welcome to the jungle? What does this say? What? Is that Spanish? I can't even read that. Restroom? This is kind of cool. Theodore? What the? This one's kind of cool. Should we get an open sign or should we get this froggy with the hat? Oh, no. What about this one? Ooh, what about this one? This one's kind of cool, right? On air red. On air rose red. Wait, where's the one that we just saw? On air blue. This looks like AI. This looks like AI. Is this even a sign? Open or on air? On air. I like this. Let's add it. $18.81. That's cool with me. I'm with that. Oh, we said we were going to spend $40 minus 1881. Okay. So we got about $15 left. That's solid. What we need next, y'all? What we need next? Chito Run Sack. Are you from Sacramento? How does everybody just know that, know all these things about Sacramento? Chito Ranas would appreciate that. Oh, hey, Red, this is bad. Moose should interview some juggalos on No Jumper. Bro, isn't that crazy you just said that, Mr. Cruz? Because me, Mikey, and Lush literally just planned to possibly go to the next gathering of the juggalos, and we're going to do a No Jumper vlog on it. That is so crazy you just said that. Moose, thoughts on Thumps versus Rich Rabbit? We should review some of that as soon as we're done with this. We'll go and check out some drama because there's definitely some drama. I'm gonna pick my iPhone. 5 inches is more than enough. Hey, shout out to Vita with the GG real one. You getting a Shark Tank custom neon light? Where's Stet when you need him? Shout out to the 85 people in the chat. 10:15 on a damn Thursday, I think it is. Like the stream, comment. Let's check out what we got so far, though. Okay, go to cart. So far, wait, why is this blue? Okay. I don't want blue. I wanted red. Why are they trying to... What the... $4.99 from Just Spaz. Weekend streams will go up. No pods are going on. Shout out to New Way Podcast, biggest Muslims. Shout out to all the Muslims. And we just added $5 more to our total. What the fuck is this? Please click on the number above the cube. 7. Above the cube. Oh. Oops. Oh, shit. Above the cube. Yes. I'm not a bot. Okay, we didn't want blue. We wanted red. Where do I see red? Oh, it's just on air. I think I just need to add on air. And let's remove this one. Okay, now we'll go to cart. Okay, so we got an on air sign. We got this. Where is it? Let's close these up. Okay. We got an on our sign. We got Stay Strapped or Get Clapped, George Washington. We got this fucking Hungry Moose poster. And then we have this random ass moose window thing. This is kind of trash so far. What is like we need brain rot. We need more brain rot here, you guys. This Streamlabs or StreamYard? This is Streamlabs. We are live right now. OBS Streamlabs. We are in the building right now. Shout out to everybody that's over here, man. Shout out to the how many of y'all up in this chat? My bad, y'all. But yeah, what should we buy next? What should we buy next? Shout out to the 86 people in the chat, though. You know what it is. Temu's damn pop-ups were pissing me off when I tried to get something. Nah, fool, the red was right there to the right. Keem, the AI moose shit is not it. It definitely isn't, but you need a 3D moose head. I got this thing. Y'all should check it out. Let me know. Wait. What about this? What about this thing? I got this thing. Does this work? I'm going to put this up. I got this thing. Loki, let me know if you want a custom moose type display head sculpted or something. What you mean sculpted head? Of course I do. I got this thing too. Someone gave this to me and they crafted this with a chainsaw. I got this when I was a kid. Someone made this with a chainsaw and gave this to me. And I've had it forever, bro. This big ass bear is kind of heavy. But someone carved this with a chainsaw. Isn't that crazy? I have a bunch of fucking hey, shout out to my boy from Taiwan, the Asian homie. He sent me some stuff from his brand, but this pillow has the N-word on it. I don't know why the homie from Taiwan has a pillow with the N-word on it. Got campaign going so strong, getting brain while I'm talking on the phone. Spend money when your money's long. Real street N-words ain't no clone. We at the top where we belong. Drank lean, rose, Patron. Smoking on $1,000 worth of strong. When the club about to hear this song. Got racks on racks on racks on racks on racks on racks on racks. Yeah, so shout out to the homie, but he is an Asian guy who's printing the N-word on pillows. Don't know how to really feel about that, but I fuck with it. I work in the FX industry doing films, etc. We can definitely talk about what you like sculpted. Yeah, just hit me on IG, please, man. Please. Let me get the pillow in this bitch. I see you. Shout out to ZG. Shout out to Nelson. Shout out to Bay Swag. Moose, thoughts on the toe shoes? I got some toe shoes. Y'all know I got toe shoes. YC Racks on Racks. The long ass remix went hard back in the day. Racks on Racks on Racks. I think his brand's called something Rex on Racks, I think is his brand name. So that makes sense that's what he's on. You need to stand in a better camera angle. How should the angle be? Should it be like down, or should it just be like further back? Like what's a preferable streaming angle? Frederick Jala is my real name. Menyongo Tokpa is my real name. It's nice if you had a stand. What is a stand? Buy a mariachi sombrero, fool. Sombrero. Mommy's little alcoholic. I sell feet pics. Please be patient. I have autism because I'm Mike. That's why. Should I buy this Rasta Dread hat? You just need a wider camera eventually. Absolutely. I mean, all I got right now is a goddamn Logitech webcam. We thugging it out right now. David Jale is my real name. But yeah, I need a real camera. I for surely need a camera. We're definitely not getting this. I don't think people in the building are going to be happy if ooh, now this is swag. Okay, we're getting distracted though. This is not decorations. Okay, LED lights. Oh, we kind of already got LED lights. Do they have cheap ass ones? $374. Let's add these. How much? 16 feet, one roll. Easy call. We're gonna buy it. It's probably gonna fucking break instantly, but That's good with me. 374. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. We got about 15 bucks still. Did you watch that Munchie B. Jess West interview that dropped today? I did not. He paid $2,500 for the box. John Pork had his hard. Hold up. Shout out to the 93 viewers in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe. If you just got in here, we're shopping on Temu. You guys are choosing what I spend my money on to decorate the stream behind me. And as we get all this stuff, ooh, Mac Dre. Let's see what Mac Dre stuff they got. Good call. This Nation. What is this? Dragonomics. What is this? Dragonomics vinyl LP. There's no way this is an actual vinyl. There's no way Temu's selling vinyl. I mean, it was $40. But we want like a poster. Dragonomics poster or something. What is all this shit? The fuck? XXX Tentacion? We should get some XXX Tentacion shit if we're going to be getting some dead rappers shit. What is this? This Nation box set CD. 100%. Ain't no way. Yo, shout out to the Sordo for the subscription. That's that real music, man. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. Pinchy, biggest Cameron. Buy some box for $2,500. It's getting spicy, my boy. Name your top pods and order top 5. That is. It's time for the details. Top pods. Top pods. Top pods. Top pods. Top pods. Top pods. I can't really. It's hard to do an order. I'm gonna go Joey Crack has got to be in there. I mean, this isn't Joey Crack. That's Fat Joe. Obviously, Joe's got to be in there. That's one. Okay, let's bring a note up. Where's my notes? Notes. Notepad. Notepad. Hello. Notepad. Okay. Let's bring it up. Let's do our top 5 pods right now. Why can't I drag this? Bam. Why is this? This is old fucking topics from some pod we did. Okay. Joe Budden. Who's else pod I like? I was just watching a banger pod today. God Bless the Dogs. God Bless Thy Dogs. Bam. Another banger. Right here, Guys Trip 2022. Fucking amazing. Amazing pod. Funny as fuck. Matt and Shane. Gotta be in the top. Other good pods. Watch this almost every morning. The Guys. 5:20 in the morning is hilarious. I love fucking the whole squad. Shout out to DJ, Mook, B-Hen, Jeff. But the OG Club 520 episodes, they really be getting into their bag on that one. On the morning, they got to stay more professional to the basketball. But you know, we rocking with Club 520. Club 520 got to be on there. Amazing show. Best basketball pod in the world, I would say. Most entertaining, in my opinion. Okay, that's 3. This is getting hard. What we got? 2 more spots? Let me see. Let me look at my subscriptions. Who have I been watching lately? It's like I go through phases where I watch certain pods a lot, and then I stop watching them as much, and then I watch them a lot, and then I stop watching them. I don't know if this counts, but I'm just gonna put it out there.
That's that real music.
Shout out to Smoke Papa. Yeah, if y'all want to talk in the chat, just go ahead and subscribe, man. You got to be subscribed for like 1 minute, and then you could talk in the chat. So shout out to everybody. We're on the road to 10,000 subs. We're trying to get to 20,000 by December. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, I guess you could call this a podcast. It's like it's got a theme, but I'm gonna go Story Wars. Story Wars as one of the better pods out right now. Love a good Story Wars episode. I'm a big comedy fan. Story Wars. Great show. Great show. How many is that? We got about 4.
100%. That's crazy.
Shout out to Rob Norris for the subscription. Thank you guys. Story Wars is a great show. You know what though? You know what I even like more than the Story Wars, even though it's underrated. I'm going Regs over Story Wars, even though I love Story Wars, because the Regs has the same people on it. Some Story Wars episodes, they don't have my favorite comedians or comedians I really know of or comedians that I like. I might skip that episode. I ain't skipping a Regs episode. All very funny comedians. Dan Soder, Louis J. Gomez, Bobby... Oh my God, Robert Kelly, Bobby Kelly, and Joe List. Great pod. I'm a comedy fan, so that's up there. And then you know what it is. What's got to be on there? Moose listens to Steven Crowder. Not for one bit do I do that. But you know what pod we go crazy for, and it's right here, baby. Let's go. Yeah, the Monday Show, boys. That's the best other podcast in the world. Monday Show on the come up. Yeah, that's my top 5. Joe Budden, Matt and Shane, Club 520, The Regs, and the Monday Show. Shout out to everybody. The News is Better is so fucking funny. Fuck you guys. Tiny Infant Moose, shout out to everybody up in here. You seen Maj for shouting out Briss in that Instagram clip? No, I did not see that. Red Bar is watching, foo. Did you take Adderall, Moose? No, I just don't smoke weed anymore, so people think I'm a fuck. Oh, bro, that's an underrated one. Honorable mention, or if I had to remove the Monday Show, you guys are absolutely right. Duno and Jakarta. Great pod. So I'll remove Monday Show since you guys hate me so much, and I'll put Duno, Jakarta. That's my top 5. Joe Budden, Man Shane, Club 520, The Regs, Duno, Jakarta. I'm watching. Those are all in rotation on a weekly basis for a young MooseMan. So shout out to them fellas. Joe Budden has good talks, but he literally only pumped it up. Can't name another song he made. Yeah, we don't like Joe Budden for his music, obviously, for sure. Jakarta and Duno show is cool. It's obviously started off hot, so you're gonna have like a cooling off to where it's like the hype dies down a little bit, but they're keeping it up. They're gonna continue to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? And Duno's going crazy. So big ups to the Duno man. Big ups from the island. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, do you take Adderall? You asked me. Pump It Up, low key trash. Pump It Up is not a great song, I'll be honest, but you know, if it gets to playing on fucking NBA Live 2006 or something, I might go crazy when it comes on. I'm not gonna lie. Do I take Adderall? Last time I took Adderall was probably 2017. I took Adderall for the first time in probably 2014 when I started going to community college. Finals week was the first time I really took it. My boy had a prescription. I think it was Vyvanse. Vyvanse is like Adderall, but it's like long release. What is that shit called? Delayed release kind of vibes, where it like lasts a long time and it's intense. I was off the Vyvanses, but I haven't taken a Vyvanse probably in almost 10 years. Ain't that crazy? What do you rank Compo Raider as a podder? A lot of people have been talking about my my pod list. We could just bring it up, I guess. I don't think I even had a Compa in there because Compa's not hey, and check this out, y'all. Check this out. Funny ass vlog. Check out the VBC Apollo versus MooseMan and Friends basketball game. Check that out. Funny ass vlog. I'm not gonna lie. We're all out of shape and fat. Super funny. We're gonna run it back 5v5. It's gonna be a good old time. But let's type in MooseMan and see what pops up. Let's go. There I am. Videos. Was that a live stream? I think it was a live stream, you guys, huh? I'm not logged in because I'm on this incognito mode shit. There it is. And then we could just drag it probably to the end. So this was my shit right here. So no, this wasn't the ending. This is not how it went. Because I thought it was kind of lame to put Adam first, because that's glazing my boss, and we can't do that too hard, you know. So I had Macwop as S because I think Macwop's a fucking funny ass character. He's an A mic. He's hey man, I asked a specific fucking question. Top 5's West Coast. Oh, my bad. I didn't know it was West Coast. My bad. Okay. Let's do that then. 1. No, let's start at 5 actually. 5. West Coast pods. Top West Coast pods. 5. Duno Jakarta at number 5. 4. I'm thinking numbers. I'm thinking entertainment quality. I'm thinking fan base. I'm thinking all that. Duno Jakarta 4. Back on Fig. 3. It's a trick. There's only 5 pods on the West Coast. Hater World is the worst, most awkward pod of all time. I wouldn't say all that, but I don't think I put him in my top 5 either. But I don't think he put me in any of his top 5, so it's not nothing personal, you know. Scuffed Nacho Libre. Why the fuck do I have to be all that? What the hell? Keem just wants you to say Apollo so bad. I think I might put Apollo in there. Yeah. Apollo will be number 3. Apollo will be 3 because I think Apollo is more entertaining than Back on Fig on a consistent basis. Obviously, they don't have the same size of audience, but they have good guests. They have good dynamics when it's just them. They cover good topics. They stay in the mix. Macwop be going viral on Twitter. I see all randomly sometimes over Kendrick shit or him beefing with the Barbs, and they're relevant in the internet space. You feel me? So Apollo's up there. 2. No Jumper News on Thursdays. No Jumper News on Thursdays? No, I'm just kidding. That's fucking so lame to say. Okay, so if Apollo's 2, Duno Jakarta, BOF, Apollo. The Tuesday show has to fall in here because Tuesday is a fucking really entertaining podcast. But is it number 1 worthy? And if Tuesday isn't number 1 worthy, who is number 1 worthy? What do you guys think? Shout out to Keem of the Hill, 1999, and shout out to Keem for that $20. And even though he was asking a question and it was some totally other shit, we're going to add that to our Temu total. So we get back at about $36. Moose Takes on 10 Toes. Shout out to you for the subscription, man. That's that real music, man.
That real music, man.
What do y'all think? It's not one No Jumper News show that's in the rankings for real. No, first, that's facts. That's facts. I'll be honest. Felix from the Proud Family looking ass Monday show. I think the Monday show, but they're going to just say I'm fucking lame and biased. You built like the Big Show. What the This is why you got unmodded all 32, you fucking dickhead. This is hard. On the West Coast, what podcast excites me the most? What podcast? None of these podcasts excite me, I'll be honest. I mean, it's just because I've been watching them all for years, so it's not like exciting, I would say. Keem is drunk. Keem is not drunk. We're not putting alcoholic shit on Keem. He drinks at the Apollo. I don't ever see Keem drinking outside of Apollo, though, so... How often do they do Apollo? A couple times a week? If he's drinking a couple times a week, I don't think that makes you a alcoholic. You need to buy a Starball cluster table off of Temu. I don't even know what that is, so let's just take a break and type that in so I don't forget that. Starball cluster. What did you say? Table. It doesn't look like Temu has that. But let's pull up this again. I don't even know who else is on this list. Apollo, #1 fan favorite. I like Apollo. Moose, where's my mod? I'm your #1 motivator in these YouTube streets. A+, you honestly do deserve a mod. I'll mod you right now, dickhead. Fucking dick. And I saw Hater World react to me talking about what possibly was the cause of Lucky from Hoodstock Studio being burnt down. And if I wasn't supposed to say anything about Swifty Blue, my bad. I'm just going to stop talking about that then. You know what? I think it's probably better that I just don't say what I heard. But hey, you know, I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to navigate in these pod streets. Standard moderator. Shout out to A+. Don't hate, Biggest Bros is on the list. Respectfully. And I like House Phone and Blasey and Ryder. I think they're all great podcasters, but I feel like they just don't try hard enough. Like they're so entrenched in like being designers and doing shit, obviously the things that actually make them money. They're not trying to be the best podcasters, therefore their pod is not one of the best. If they tried, if they were like put they all into the pod, it 100% would be one of the best, but they don't, so it's not, I would say. Blasey has that nothing personal neck. So did Bozo get packed out? I cannot speak on that. You guys are going to have to talk to Juan about that. This Tiny, it's a herd waiting on a rematch. Is that really front of the congregation? Shout out to the congregation. Is Tiny still on his streak? Let's see. Front of congregation. Is he? Because I seen he was like on day 40 something. Low-key, what the fuck? Front of the congregation. I seen Tiny from Apollo has been going live for like 40 days. Is he still going? Day 30 in a row. Okay, maybe it wasn't 40, but that's still a lot of days. And he just got done. Yo, he's still rocking, bro. Shout out to Tiny. I'm not even it's because I'm not signed in. I am subscribed to Tiny. I'm just not signed in because I'm on incognito mode. So my credit card information doesn't pop up and you guys don't scam me. But yeah, shout out to go subscribe to Front of the Congregation because bro has been going live for over a month straight now. I mean, almost a month straight. Tomorrow will be a month. That's impressive. I'll be honest. That's what I strive for. Do you think Bozo will get hired at No Jumper? Hired? I think he'd probably pop up on the Tuesday show. I think that would be good. Speaking of that, let's just put the Tuesday show at 2. Tuesday show. And who would be #1 pod in on the West Coast? Who's the #1 podcaster on the West Coast? West Coast podcasters. West Coast. Yo, I seen AD's going crazy with his commentary on what's that Game of Thrones he be talking about? That's impressive that he made that pivot and that page is going crazy. Who the fuck is Walter Thompson Hernandez? Who the fuck is Josh Myers? Who the fuck is Jason Sukanek and Andrew Nemec? Who the fuck is this guy? What You Thought podcast? Who the fuck are these guys? Let's check this out. This list. 63 best West Coast podcasts. The Beat, a podcast for plant lovers. Okay. Oregon Sports Network, Common Health Club of California. This is terrible. California love, like, let's check out are they really popping like that? Or are they just like 4,000 subs? I mean, they got more subs than me. What's the video? What's the numbers looking like? 111. Huh? 575. Where's their full pods? Oh, hell no. Oh, no. This list is ass. Lush World. Yo, Lush. I love Lush, but he's not consistent enough to have him on here as a solo. Lush needs his own pod, though, like consistently, and he probably would be on here. I don't see. There's nowhere you could really look I don't know who else I would put. There's nobody else that even really. The Plant Podcast is my favorite. He always says he's not really with clothing design so much because it's working more product design, which is cool. Which who wants a bunch of t-shirts for accessories you can use around the house? Yeah, you can definitely tell Blasey pivoted more into that lane for sure. You can talk about stuff like Swifty Blue, just don't make it seem like it was something you were told that was secret. I just heard that on the internet. I wasn't told secret by anyone, I'll be honest. Yeah, but there's I guess that's it. We don't have a number one right now. You know what? Monday show is, because I'm on there. The Monday show is the number one West Coast podcast because I'm on there. I'm the number one West Coast podcaster. Big Boy TV podcast. Does Big Boy have a podcast? I feel like he's the radio. That doesn't really count. Lush is too fucked up to stream all the time. Morals over Munchie. Shout out to Munchie. Did Kenny move to the boondocks? Kenny absolutely moved to the straight boonies. MooseMan, I hope you pivot into bankruptcy, and I hope you. I'm not even gonna say anything. Bootleg Kev is more radio as well. But let's get back to this because shout out to Keem, he donated $20 goddamn dollars. So we're back at quite a grip of money, y'all. We got about $30. We got about $30 to spend. We got LED roll of lights. We got an on-air light. We got this George Washington tapestry. We got some AI posters. What else should we buy to decorate the spot, you guys? What are you thinking? What else should we decorate with? Queso pillow. Hey, yo. Can I even show this on here? This is freaky as hell. What the fuck they got going on? That's a Jew crew? Jewish, Israelite culture, Israel, Jewish roots on sticker car, sticker resistant, sticker nat auto motor. Yo, Moose Knuckle, make sure to add a backbone to the car. What the fuck? Matan has a great West Coast podcast. You talking Matan with the accent? Get the Pete Griffin flag. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, how much? We need 70-inch is only 1124. That's huge. Holy fuck, this is giant. Let's get 59-inch. Added. Easy call. Amazing call. Say it, Moose. Get that for Josh. Moose Knuckles, say it. No, I don't want to because I don't want to hurt your feelings since you everyone was telling me, hey Moose, bro, your homie Cameramans was in my DM crying about what you said about him on the stream, bro. You need to stop saying mean things about him. Fucking crybaby ass fool. But what else should we get? Smells like you're gay. 55 cents? I mean, easy call. Monday show till infinity. Keep grinding, Moose. Let's go. Shout out to Dope Boy in the chat. Ah! You see, bro, top West Coast. Just so you know what we were talking about. West Coast podcast pod list. Dope Boy right here. Look at that. Duno, Jakarta, BOF, Apollo Tuesday show. You see what number one is. Monday show. Shout out to Dope Boy in the chat. Dope Beezy. Yo, Doughboy dropped $10. Yo, let's add it. $10. How much was that? Those last two things? $7.26. Let's just say $8. Okay, we're still about $50 in, boys. New nickname alert, Doe Rogan. Shout out to Doe Rogan. Way cooler than Bro Rogan. Moose room about to look like a 16-year-old white guy's room. No mamas. Oh, I thought you said no mames way. Sorry, that was racist because I thought you were Mexican. Lush definitely need his own podcast with like a co-host. His shit would go crazy. He just need him and Kenny. And Lush just rants and Kenny like ad-libs. And I think he'll be good. There is motion at your front door. Fire ass shirt. Fire ass shirt. US size. What the fuck? I don't know what these numbers mean. But we're not buying shirts. We're buying decorations. But I would buy that in a heartbeat. I'm not going to lie. They got cologne on here? Ooh, look at this hot dog. Acrylic sun catcher, 2D flat, one-piece hot dog, stained glass style acrylic sun catcher, food decor. Doughboy, Living Legend, Doe Rogan, Low-Key Go, Sacramento Kings poster, Doughboy, the biggest YN in these streets. Shout out to Doughboy, Monday show till infinity. Keep grinding, Moose. Just ate at King of Crab. Shit was low-key gas. Oh, Mikey, were you filming for the live stream? Thoughts on Mikey camera work for Adam Live with Blueface? We're going to have to go review it. Nobody wants to see Lush by himself or without Adam. Lush and Adam work because Adam isn't a J-Cat. If it's just Lush by himself, it's going to be a cringe fest. I like Lush. Shout out to Anthony Clips for the flowers. So what's up with that fade? OG Kush, who are you? What the hell? Where did you come from? Get an ice maker. So no on the hot dog, I'm assuming, you guys. No on the hot dog. Okay, all good. Let me close this up. Hopefully it'll keep my it kept my thing. It kept my stuff open. Lush should do IRL streams regular. He go up. I like Lush too. And I tell Lush he could be one of the biggest podcasters if he locked in and stopped being a J-Cat and stop worrying about rapping so much. But hey, that's what he likes to do. Shout out to Anthony Clips, gifted thumbs up times 10 joules. Bro ass tripping. Lush don't need Adam, but the platform does give him a boost. I saw Lush do a podcast with Compa once, and all they did was do blow. No, 100% Compa is not the guy for the job because Compa is a dog shit podcaster. So definitely that can't be your co-host, or it's gonna fail and he's gonna quit and cry about how his life sucks and he can't pod anymore. Let's just type up XXX Tentacion and see what pops up. We need to. I miss you, Jase. I miss you so much. Let's see. Jase. Do they got any Jase posters? Jase. Okay, that was quick. This is CDs. You need the Drake mural like Sharp. You're right. I'm a much bigger Drake fan. Drake. Get a new camera on Temu, foo. Yo, hey, shout out to Trev. He gave me this mic for free, you guys. That's sack shit. Y'all LA fools could never do no shit like that because you're all selfish fucking pricks trying to step on each other. And you guys are sea creatures in a bucket just fucking grabbing onto each other and pulling each other back. See how Sacramento people are? We help each other. Me, Doughboy, Trevor, we're different breeds. We work together for a common goal to put Sac on the map. And you guys could never understand that. Moose room about to be worse than Sharp's bathroom. If Lush doesn't need Adam, then how come Lush's podcast on No Jumper with Disaster was ass? And how come Lush's channel gets very little views? I think Lush's channel gets not as many views as it should be because he's not consistent. If you're not consistent on YouTube, nobody gives a fuck no matter how good your content is. And I think his podcast sucked with Disaster because it was about battle rap and No Jumper fans don't care about battle rap. I think that's more what it was. Sharp would probably sell you his shrine for cheap. I might hit him up. Shout out to Anthony Clips for the gold coin. Shout out to Dragonite Crip for the 199 free KY. Shout out to KY Jelly in the chat. You know what it is. Not all of us LA folks shady, Moose. Smoke Papa, you're shady. No, I'm just kidding. You guys. Shout out. Honestly, the LA people, everyone who's actually from LA has actually been really nice to me. So I'm not gonna act like you guys are all fake. It was just funny. Bro, forgetting he lives in LA, but still, bro, I'm just saying, you know, it's different with the boys. Yo, Moose. Moose? Can you make me a mod? Mac DeMars, I've seen you a couple times, but I ain't seen you enough for mod status. But if I keep seeing you, I'll mod you up. You know what I'm saying? Dragonite Crip with another $1.99 said Urban KY Jelly. Nevaeh was choosing up on Mikey. I saw Nevaeh laughing too hard at an Adam joke, and Blueface was looking at her like, "What? You really thought that was funny, huh?" I was like, "Oh shit. You need something to honor Yuri in your streaming background." Facts. Yo, Moose, was the fade with Compa really a thing? It was supposed to be. The fade with Compa was supposed to be on the August 29th card. He agreed and then acted like he never agreed because a bunch of trolls got in his ear and were like, there's a bunch of trolls that hate me on the internet and they go to people and try to like ruin things. You know what I'm saying? So I think one of them just got in his ear and was like, "You're not going to gain anything. You're not going to gain anything. Blah, blah, blah," you know, and he's like already wasn't trying to fight me because I'm bigger than him. And he told me when he was about to box other fools for Fools Gone Wild that he was scared they're going to make him fight a big fool, and he wants to fight a fool that's like his exact same weight, like to the T. So that's why I called him out to a fade, because I knew he was scared of fighting fools that were bigger than him. And so he agreed because he had to, because I put him on the spot when he came in the chat on the Foos Pod on Wednesdays on Food Community, and he agreed. It's on my stream like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, one of those streams. I reviewed that clip, and Trash Bag Boys is in the chat saying, yes, I'm down. If you for real, yes, I'm down. And I said, it's a boxing match August 29th. 199, Dragonite Crip said A+ modded. 199, Dragonite Crip said free Mikey. 199, Dragonite Crip said cameraman's a crybaby. Shout out to Moose rocking the VTB shirt. I definitely am right now. I definitely am rocking a Mikey shirt right now. Absolutely. N-word donated $2 to say that. Fire. Moose searching up Drake is wild. Oh yeah. That's what we're supposed to do. We need a Drake shrine. Why is Devil Dogs on here? Drake. What? Drake poster? Let's go Drake poster. He needs to just live stream and do drugs. That would be lit. Yeah, honestly. If Lush did he's the biggest gospel rapper alive. No, that's Doughboy. I'm finna put Dragonite Crip off the Black Israelites. Jesus. Is Dragonite Crip? No, Dragonite Crip is that Mexican dude. Wait, there's no Drake posters on Temu? Drake Tapestry? There has to be something, right? Yo, does Drake just like have a like chokehold over Temu where they can't sell no Drake shit? This is all I got? Drake hardback supplier Enslow Publishing. $54.99? Is it a book? Why is it so expensive? What the fuck? Why is there no Drake stuff on here? What if we type in like Take Care? Take Care. I love that album. Get a Mozzie poster. I'm not the biggest Mozzie fan. I'm not gonna lie. Get an Omegle poster. Drake is shadow banned on Temu. No way. Caregiver. Take Care. Yeah, it looks like they don't sell Drake memorabilia on here. Let's go Omegle. Is that what you said? Omegle. They don't have anything. Let's look up camera. Camera 4K. $13. Wow. That's cheap for a camera. $82. $33. See if they have Adam 22 merch. Okay. Adam 22. We'll come back to cameras. We'll get a camera. Nope. Who the fuck is this guy? Adam the Woo. Okay. He gangbanging? Damn, this dude's more lit than Adam. What about No Jumper? Nope. Temu doesn't know what No Jumper is either. What the? Hey, yo. Oh, hell no. This is what y'all got me looking at? Oh, hell no. See if they have basketballs for Apollo so you don't have to take yours home. True. Basketball. Get them a ball for themselves so they don't have to cry and they can practice and get in shape for the 5v5 game. Basketball. Let's see. Indoor silent foam toy basketball. Freaky cutoff tights. Outdoor basketball. Kind of expensive. Friday smoky jersey. Kind of fire. Probably polyester as fuck, but kind of fire. I guess this is it. One piece professional number 7 basketball. Advanced anti-slip. This Chinese ass basketball. Indoor and outdoor. Ooh, comes with a ball pump and everything. Is that a net? Is that a net for the hoop? Yo, this comes equipped with some good stuff here. I'm not gonna lie. But nah, they need to get their own ball. Friday jersey's hard, huh? Get it in neon says that says live stream or podcast. We got that. We got right here. On air. I mean, it's $18.98. I think that's good enough, right?
100%.
Shout out to Eric S, man. That's that real music, man.
That's that real music, man.
Posters, men. Let's see. Oh, let's do posters. This is a Temu phrase that goes crazy. Y2K. Buy Ricky mascara. Get another bong for Lush. Get a torso. Buy a rain jacket just in case someone throws a water bottle at you. And you should buy a bulletproof vest. Type in muscle duck shit tough. Did you go watch Odyssey sweating like Keem said? I absolutely did. I brushed off with a towel. I had a change of clothes in my car. Scoop, my girl. We went straight to Odyssey. I was sweating my ass off in 40X while the chair made my cheeks gyrate all over the place. And it was a great movie. Loved it. Any of these y'all fooling with? Who is this? Glock Baby. Who the fuck is Glock Baby? Y'all know Glock Baby? I never heard of Glock Baby. Ooh, sir, I am built different. Should we get the little Sanjeet banner? How was the 40X experience? It was fire. It was just, some of them were a little too intense. It literally felt like I needed a seatbelt at certain points. When they're on the boat and the boat's like getting attacked by who is it? Zeus, Poseidon, one of those fucking Greek gods. When like the god is coming down to attack them on the boat, it was throwing me around. That shit was tossing me around, bro. And I'm big as hell. I'm like, what if there's a little kid in here? It would have tossed them out of the fucking chair and they probably shit themselves right now. It was crazy. Block Baby is a song from Lil Loaded. That's Lil Loaded in the pic. He unalived himself. No way. Free Almighty Suspect. See, this is why I don't joke with you. See if they got a pocket-sized action finger of Whack 100. If they don't got no jumper, then they don't got Whack 100. Let's add this $5 for the Sanjeet. Okay, that's pretty solid. Anything else? Ooh, the Little Boosie Trill Entertainment. That one's kind of cool. I like Lil Boosie. Radiohead, We Don't Trust You. Big Pimpin' Boulevard. I see a bunch of basic ass people always have this little Chief Keef fucking little meme on their wall. The most cringe people you know have that in their house. I like the Gorillas. Shout out to Big L. Who was just repping Big L so hard? Oh, it was Juice. Juice Unlocked was repping Big L. I love Big L as much as the next guy, but he was acting like Big L was like the greatest rapper of all time. And it's like, relax. Quick, I'm gonna catch you lacking with him. Moose is always joking. Don't take anything serious from him, even when he is serious. No, for real, cameraman's like, don't be such a baby. Don't go into Brody Deja's DM again and cry about what I be saying on stream, bro. It's okay. You still ain't been smoking, Moose? I have not. It's been 2 weeks now. Is this 3 weeks? I stopped smoking is it 3 weeks? It's about to be 3 weeks. Buy a LA Skyline poster. We got to buy some sack shit before we buy some LA shit. Because all of my sack people are always like, oh, you wearing LA hats? What you scared? What you scared? Like, stupid ass. Like, I grew up, my whole family's Dodgers fans. I've worn an LA hat before. It's like, golly. Oh, you don't want to wear all red like a Norte in LA? It's like, bro, I wear hats that say 916 on them. Give me a break. This one's kind of cool. This looks like Lush. This is Lush, bro. This is Lush with hair for sure. This one's kind of my vibe. I don't really get it, but I'm kind of digging this. It's kind of like it's making my little bug brain like get drawn to this. So I'm gonna add it. Why did you go sober? I didn't go sober technically. I just went 78 inches. We don't need a giant one because we got a bunch of these. $4. Okay. But I didn't go sober because I eat edibles at night to go to sleep because I could not sleep when I stopped smoking. It was the worst. But I was supposed to be boxing somebody, so I wanted to get my cardio right. I realized very quickly that boxing is pretty much like fucking 70%, I would say, cardio. If you don't got cardio, it doesn't matter how good or how hard you punch. If the other person could just run around for a bit, get you tired, and then whoop you out, nothing matters. None of your training matters. So I stopped smoking to get in better shape for boxing and have better cardio. That was pretty much the main goal, which I'm still going to be training boxing because we're trying to do a no jumper fight night. So I'll be at the gym Saturday. Maybe we'll live stream it. We'll see. Maybe we'll live stream it. You guys can watch me get beat up in sparring because I'll probably have to spar somebody. And I've been taking it easy because I strained my calf hooping against Apollo. So I'm going to be fucked up in there. But we'll see. Tiny infant cut. If anyone can show paperwork with my name on it, I'll give them $2,000 on Zelle right now. Who's saying something bad about it? I didn't even see Tiny Infant. Oh, okay, I see that. See, why is he taking like random accounts in the chat like so serious, offering $2,000 for proof? Moose doing that tea break to get super faded. True, bro. I had been smoking Fronto, and before I started smoking Fronto, and like some people call it Fonto, but literally on the packs I buy, it doesn't say Fronto on that bitch. I call it Fronto. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Call me a dumbass. Whatever. I don't care. I started smoking Fronto in probably 2016. Before that, I started smoking in probably 2010. From about 2010 to 2016, I was smoking straight Swishers. I was smoking Garcia Vegas. I was smoking White Owls. I was smoking all that bullshit we used to smoke back in the day before Woods really got super popping. And then the homie from New York came back to town around 2016 when we got off this tour, or right before we went on a tour, and he showed us the Grab a Leaf and shit. So then we just started smoking those, and I was smoking Grab a Leaf for the past 10 years. So my lungs are probably cooked. So I'll probably just have to keep it rocking, because they say that your lungs heal themselves eventually. I don't know. So I'll try to keep not smoking, but I do miss it sometimes. But as long as I get my edibles, and I feel like not smoking, I have been way more productive. I mean, you guys see it. I've streamed more these past week or two, week and a half, than I have the whole time before that, the months and months before that. So I think the weed, stopping the weeds, definitely I'm a little more motivated, and my output's going to be higher for you guys for sure. Moose, I got work at 4 a.m. I'm out, fam. Shout out to you, gang. I'll be live tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Check in tomorrow, and y'all join the Discord so y'all could be in the loop. You feel me? I relapsed after 2 weeks. Come on, Sergio P. We don't want to see Moose versus Doughboy. We supposed to stick together. I don't want to fight Doughboy either. That was just like a last ditch effort to try. We're just trying to hook the 22-ster in, because that's all we got to do. Hook the 22-ster and hook Josh in, and we could get a no jumper event. I want to do this for the fans. I don't want to fight Doughboy either. We're going to find opponents for Doughboy to fight, even if it's not Spody, and I'm going to fight somebody even if it's not Compa. So just know me and Doughboy are pushing heavily on scene and behind the scenes for a no jumper fight night for the fans, man. Live streamed, free. But let's see. Music is my drug. I mean, I think we got enough. Let's see. What's bedroom decor? Bedroom decor. Autism Ave. Should we get an Autism Ave sign? This weird green figurine. Oh, it's The Rock. You could tell it's 3D printed like shit. Kind of cool, though. No, this is creeping me out already. Bro, why is Josh so zesty? I think it's kind of just like, some people just kind of the mannerisms come off a little zesty, even though he's, knocking the hose down, obviously. Get a chia pet. Moose, you look up to Mom Dami, and you look up to fucking Thumps. Get a Cali pillow. Moose, you need to keep smoking and stop eating, and you need to keep eating because you look like a starving Ethiopian. So who is your opponent? Heard Lucky is willing to step in for Comparator. No, I threw the idea of a boxing match out there to Lucky, and he was saying that I'm not clouded up enough. I'm not ranked up in the streets enough, so he's not going to do that. I would have to fight one of his little homies, and I'm like, well, none of your little homies really have clout, so I don't want to do that. So we just moved on. Respect to Lucky. I hope they rebuild and his pod keeps going, because I fuck with Droop. So even if Lucky don't fuck with me, I don't really care. Shout out to him. He's doing his thing. Where did you guys get the saying, I'm way worse? Well, I can show you exactly where that's from. I can show you right now. Stu Boy Blue. No jumper. There it is. 11
That's
months
not
ago.
shirt.
11 months ago. Transcript. Way worse. Turn that up a little.
Nigga, you think they won't chip me? I'm way worse. 6-0. I'm way worse. Dead on me. Crit. And I ain't trying to flex on you or nothing, bro. On SC, but I'm way worse. And look what did the nip. 10 homies. What the you thinking?
Look at Adam's eyes, and Jaleese is just straight up like, yo, classic.
Crit. And I ain't trying to flex on you or nothing, bro. On SC. 6-0. I'm way worse. Dead on me. Crit. And I ain't trying to flex on you or nothing, bro. On SC, but I'm way worse. And look what did the nip. 10 homies. What the you thinking do to me? Why the you think I'm mine gone? SC.
SC, that's true. TikTok. There's some great TikToks. Does TikTok let you watch shit even if you're not signed in? The fuck is this? Way worse. Yakima Washington in this bitch. If you see this, holla, brother. Estevan 2000. Yakima Washington. I know you a Norte, my boy. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to Washington. Damn it, we can't see him unless we're logged in. But shout out to Stewboy Blue. Classic no jumper moment, but that's where it came from. I'm 32. Jaleese is just chill. She probably getting a little wet. That's her type of guy, isn't it? Hey, yo. I want Jaleese. You're nasty. My Norte senses were tingling. Good looking. I remember this interview. Cameraman's pushing 30 and still ain't shot a video for a major artist. Why are y'all beefing with cameraman so bad? Seattle full of smokers. Last time I was in Seattle was 2016. That was the one and only time I've been to Seattle, now that I think about it. And I love Seattle. Remind me of like a more rainy San Francisco. Like that's the vibe it was getting. But I know it's kind of gotten way dirtier in the last 10 years. So maybe we'll have to we got to start taking trips places, you guys. We got to start going places. We got to go to Mexico too. I just flipped the numbers. Bro, fiending for Jaleese. Norte's made it Splash City in theaters. That is... But Burner's not a Norte, so that don't count. But there is, what is it? Big Tone is in that movie, right? Moose, I'm more famous than you. In what world? The pig with the mullet is wild. This is kind of fire. I kind of vibe with this. You famous off No Jumper, I'm hood famous? Oh, you're one of those. Okay, for sure. You got that, brother. Let's see. Dr. Freak. Hey, yo. What the? Hey, yo. What the fuck? You know what? 15 by 15. I mean, it's like the same price. Might as well get the big one. 2D flat printing, non-real embroidery. Imagine this was embroidered. Oh, is this a pillow? Zipper throw pillow cover. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get a pillow to go inside of it. Okay, real. Too much acid makes you gay, hence San Francisco. I still want to go one day to check out the bridge though. San Francisco is not as bad as all these right-wingers make it seem. Every time I was in San Francisco, I had a great time. And I didn't run into a bunch of tweakers and people shitting on the sidewalk like they liked you to think, you know, it's pretty fun. Just don't go to the trappy fucking open air drug markets. It's like, you know, like people are like going to San Francisco and going straight to the Tenderloin. That's like coming to LA and going straight to MacArthur Park and being like, this is dirty. This is dirty. 100 pieces of Jewish Stars of David. Should we get this? I'm gonna hang them up. I'm gonna wrap a bunch of string through all 100 pieces and like tape it to the wall. Pigeon with the BBL. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Moose, tell him about your rehab stories. I never was hooked on drugs like you. I did Xanax, I did Oxy, I did Perks, I did all kinds of drugs. I used to sip drink, but I never really got addicted to it. The only thing I was really addicted to was smoking weed. Like all that shit I could do in moderation and just have fun, but I don't really like swallow. Oh, I don't really like swallowing pills. Pause. So I was never like, I could never like take 10 pills in a day. I would throw up. That shit's nasty. But I'll take a couple Xans, take a few Xans a day. That was a good time. That's the only drug I really miss is taking Xans. Xans is fucking fun as fuck, but now there's fentanyl in them. You might die, so that's not cool. Bye Fritz, shout out to you, man. That's real music, man. That's a real music. Hey, that flag trim. This is fire. 27 by 35, 15 by 23, 35 by 59. It's only $8. We're just gonna have a bunch of fucking flags, I guess. How much money we got? I think we might be running out of bread. I haven't been keeping track very good. What else did you guys say? Moose, you are going to pass up Lush in 2 years. I mean, I could only hope to amount to the #1 joint in Los Angeles, Lush Uno, the #1 Southsider. I was never hooked on drugs. Yes, you were. Look at in the mirror. Of course you were hooked on drugs at some point. What's up, Moose? Love from the UK. Don't you think Adam using ChatGPT every pod gets rid of the point of the podcast? I do think that's... Whoa, why'd my... Oh, there it goes. Yo, Moose, it's full with them here personally. Not a fan of Blue Rag. Yo, Moose, it's fooled with him here personally. Not a fan of Blue Rag. I don't know what you're saying. Moose, I low-key used to hate, but the way you single-handedly took out Flacco and Smack was legendary. Point and Shoot literally made a video. People made content from the mark out. Mayor of MacArthur Park, shout out. Yo, appreciate you, man. I shout out to you. Not gonna lie, I kind of agree with 2026 grind time. That's how a lot of people feel about Moose, which I understand. I'm a pretty abrasive guy. I'm agitating. I know that I fucking get under people's skin. It's kind of something that I do without trying. I'm sorry, you guys, but I get a lot of those messages where it's like, Moose, I used to think you were a piece of fucking shit, you fucking dirtbag, and now I like you, and you're kind of cool. You're okay, at least, you know? I'll take it. Those are the best kind of messages, because no matter how fucking annoying and no matter how much I finish people's sentences and how cringe that is, sometimes I'm a little funny, and I say some cool, funny things, you know, and I say some stuff that people like. So, hey, you know, I'll take the good with the bad with the ugly. Whatever the fuck they say, whatever that phrase is. But shout out to you guys, everybody that's like, I flipped, pause. Sounds gay, I'm in. That's a crazy sign. This Autism Av with the gradient on it, that's kind of cool. I fuck with Moose on this content shit. On B, checking in from Chicago. Yo, shout out to the Shy. Quick, 2910. $10. W stream, W Moose, W chat. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Get a membership if you can. I just wanted to add to the Temu shopping. Let's add to the Temu shopping. Let's add $10. $10. Okay. We still have a grip of bread. I think we got, but it's like, what else do we buy? I'm going to keep spending because you know we got to. Blackout or back out. But like, we have enough things like posters. What else can go over posters? Shout out to Quick for the $10 though, man. Much love. Moose, when your next pod with Ricky about to hip hop, try see if he can without the phone in his hand. Ricky did say today that he's been rewatching his pods and he needs to stop yawning and he needs to get off his phone. So I'll try to hold him to it and no ChatGPT points for the pod. And it's not just Ricky, I tell this too. Like, if you want to go into a pod and be contentious and have arguments with people, you kind of need to start constructing your arguments and constructing like, and have like a kind of bullet list ready of your points to argue, because Mr. Hip Hop Encyclopedia is going to be ripping off random ass facts, and you got to be having your own facts of your own to, you know, level the playing field, and it can't be on the fly or doing your research. So that's what I tell all podcasters. If you want to go in, you want to debate, you got to have these thoughts and these ideas and these bullet points of how you're going to defend your points before you even get into the conversation. And then if it goes too far out of your scope of what you prepared for, you try to swing the pendulum back into what you have prepped, and you'll look like a better podcaster than you really are by just being a little bit prepared, you know? That's what I'd be saying. Buy some neon or LED lights. We bought some neon lights. I mean, LEDs, but let's check out some neon lights. Neon Guts. Remember that Pharrell and Uzi song? Neon Guts. Ooh, the cigar. Cactus Jack. Why would I want to Ooh, Taco Bell. You guys know I haven't eaten Taco Bell in about... Taco Bell. When's the last time I ate Taco Bell? It's probably been 2 to 3 years. It's been 2 years since I've eaten Taco Bell, 3 years since I've eaten Chipotle, because both of them made me sick. I was early on the explosive diarrhea. This shit gave me food poisoning, and I never went back. I marked my words. Yo, the check engine lights kind of fly. Yo, that's fire. I kind of like the check engine light. I swear to God, I haven't eaten Taco Bell in at least 2 years, and Chipotle even longer, at least 3 for sure. I haven't eaten either one of those since I lived in Sac, and even then, it was a long time. Oh, my mama, were you in debate class when you were in school? Hell no, I hated school. I'm telling y'all, bro, I barely passed high school. I was a dumbass in high school, bro. I just wanted to play football. As soon as football season was over, I just stopped going to school. I just skipped school and smoked weed, and I drive to school sometimes. And I was driving to school like my whole junior, senior year. So I just fucking leave school and go home and smoke weed in my room and play 2K. I was a horrible student. I didn't get into politics until, I was into politics. I'm okay. I was into politics like in high school, but I wasn't like all like nerdy trying to debate people. That wasn't until later in my life. Oh yeah, and even though I'm more of a conservative and agree more with Juice views, not gonna lie, it was commented the way he wanted to cry. Yo, shout out to Juice. I love Juice. We were just talking about how like we know the fans love to see us argue, and like we just communicated to each other like, bro, whatever I say, I'm not like meaning it like I hate you, but we got to keep beefing on camera, because I do disagree with Juice on pretty much everything. So, and people don't want to see a kumbaya ass pod all the time. Sometimes we got to yell at each other, and it's fun. I like that type of shit. Get a Mexico flag. Get the blunt one. Okay, let's go Mexico flag. Mexico. Working like a Mexico. Mexico flag. Mexico flag. This one's kind of fly. Yo, this one's kind of fly. Let's add this to the cart. Oh, which size do we want? 70, 47, 8. I think we could go $8 one. Bro, we're going to have so many fucking flags and tapestries and but eventually we're gonna like push the desk back, and you guys will be able to see more. We'll have a better camera, so I will need all of these things eventually. I guess you guys are right. You guys are right. When you're arguing with Ralphie, seems like you don't want to go as hard as others. Arguing with Ralphie, yeah, because Ralphie's never trying to like super argue, and like the arguments that I get in with Ralphie, I'm more just like just trying to provide him with context to possibly change his mind. Like I'm not trying to argue him down, because that's not even the type of dude Ralphie is. Like Ralphie isn't getting all hyped up and angry. He's more like laughing and yelling his argument and just repeating it over and over again. So it's like, nah, I'm not like, that's just not the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like certain vibes, I don't want to come off as the preachy debatey guy, but if you're just saying I'm flat out wrong on something, then I'm going to explain why I think I'm right. But it depends on what type of energy I'm brought with. Like when Smack started shooting jokes about how I wasn't getting paid shit at No Jumper, and I don't own anything at No Jumper, I click into, okay, we're shooting jokes mode. When Ralphie starts going on a rant about something, he's not super passionate like, oh, Moose, you're just hella fucking wrong. He's just more like, this is my perspective, and then I try to provide context to possibly change his perspective. But I'm not trying to sit there and debate Ralphie. It's just not really that. It's not really the vibe. You should put an air tag on Munchie B. That sounds like a horrible idea. He would probably shoot me. Like we already seen, you know what I'm saying, that somebody on the cast recorded him with something. I don't want to be the victim because I'm tracking Munchie B. You know, he doesn't seem like he wants to be tracked. Munchie said he passes the bottle to Draco's Unaliver every weekend. He said that he was being facetious? He said he was being facetious and not literal with that. He was pretty much saying like, I said that, but I don't be hanging out with the guy who possibly is rumored to have done that. I was more just saying I would if I were to hang out with him because he hated Draco, obviously. So, but is that a cop-out? Obviously. Hey, don't forget to look for 8K cameras. Ralphie is always low-key trolling when he argues too. Yeah, I fuck with Ralphie. I know a lot of people don't like him on the pod, but I fuck with Ralphie. Just follow his steps and boom, you solve the case. Bro, ask police Munchie and all his homies innocent. Adam taught him that word. No way Munchie knows that word. Which word? I don't even know what's going on anymore, you guys. I have no... What the fuck? Hey, yo. What is this lightning deals? Bruh. Nah, bro, this ain't cool. What does Temu become? What has my lovely Temu become? Yo, this is fire. Yo, this might get me flagged on YouTube. They might not think it's a guy. That's a guy's body, YouTube. YNW Mel. Yo. Should we? No Jumper need to tap into more Chicago Latino rappers. Put me on, bro. Put me on. Thoughts on Munchie B really being blind? If you did that take already, I missed it. What have you noticed? Munchie B, if I had to guess, is way less blind than he leads on, but that's a good tactic, and I don't want to bleed him. He's never told me, like, oh, I could see. Like, he tells me, I can't see nothing. I don't know what you look like, Moose. I don't know nothing. I feel like he's just like playing, you know, like playing the field to like not let people on to how much he could see. But I've seen this fool, unless the meta glasses are just telling him everything. He's calling out what cars look like. He's saying, oh, Moose is a big guy. I know he's tall. Like, he said little things where I'm like, how would he know this? Like, how would he know the color of the car so quickly? And how would he know the make and model? And you know, so I don't know. LA Tone, Mexican rapper from Chicago. I'm going to be honest, though. You and Juice can still have debate without yelling. I understand sometimes it's a lot of talking over each other. I think I can. I don't think Juice can have a debate without yelling, but that's my boy. I don't mind yelling either. But yeah, I know for the fans, it's not really a vibe. La Russell, and we're not. Hey, shout out to La Russell, because La Russell actually might be going to Noble Cinema Studios, so I'm gonna stop smutting La Russell because my boys are gonna be working with him. I don't want him to be turned off by me talking shit about La Russell, and he gets enough hate. So shout out to La Russell. On B, Munchie playing chess, not checkers, for sure. We're gonna see in the Munchie 20v1. I don't understand how. And that Munchie was really on his Daredevil shit. He was asking these girls questions and breaking down their character and even how they look to a T based on the questions he was asking. And he was accurate on like 95% of them, which was crazy. There was this old white lady, and she said like 2 words, and he was like, "Oh, that's some vintage pussy. I could tell." I was like, "Whoa!" Like, this dude's crazy. This is crazy. Munchie girl probably be telling him, but even the 20v1, nobody was with him. He was just by himself and sitting on a little stool, bro. I'm telling you. Want a real one for pulling up? That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Juice is too dumb to debate with. I fuck with Juice. I think he could research a little bit more so we could have better debates, but nonetheless, they're entertaining. They're fun for me. We're gonna see in the Munchie Weez Gotti. Shout out to Weez Gotti. He's about to do some time though. Yuri is live. What's Yuri doing? He's on Kick though, right? Kick. I never go on Kick. Like, I don't watch any streamers on Kick. I don't really like the Kick interface. I don't like anything about Kick. So when Yuri hopped off, Jesus. So even when Yuri, like me and Yuri were cool and he went over to Kick, I wasn't really watching his streams anymore because I just don't really like it.
Dos Equis means 2 X's. I had no fucking idea, bro. Oh my god. Dos Equis. 2 dos means 2, Equis means X. Literally, I never knew that. Literally, I never fucking even thought that was a thing. Dos Equis. Equis means X. What?
Okay. That was riveting content for sure. Shout out to the boy, man. Shout out to Yuri, man. I don't got no hate against Yuri. I be clowning Yuri, but I don't got like nothing like actually against Yuri. He unfollowed me and blocked me because I was going on no jumper. I wouldn't say that I have nothing against Yuri. Do I think I've surpassed him at this point? Yeah, far and beyond. Do I think I have a higher ceiling than Yuri? Yeah, obviously. Do I think I'm a better content creator than Yuri? Yeah, 100%. Do I hate Yuri? No. Would I fuck with Yuri? Yeah, I probably would fuck with Yuri. You know, I would do a stream with Yuri. You know, that would be a banger. But you know, it is what it is. Brody fell off. Okay. Okay. Gay cowboy coloring book, huh? We should get this for somebody and give it to him at No Jumper. I should give this to Adam as a gift and like wrap it up. He would love that. Bro, when No Jumper did the live audience, the audience loved him. Yeah, for sure. Do I ever miss Yuri? No, I don't really think about Yuri, but Yuri was cool as fuck to me when I was just a random nobody, but also I made a bunch of thumbnails for him. I would try to, you know, help him with the streams. I would fucking do whatever. You know, I fucked with Yuri. Like bro said, the audience used to fuck with Yuri. Everybody makes fun of me like, oh, you were a Yuri mod? Bro, there was a time when I was a Yuri mod and Yuri was getting 1,000 viewers, bro. Like 1,100 viewers on YouTube. Like Yuri was popping. He just was like, through chasing Riley around and their toxic arguments and just, you know, leaving LA to go to the Bay, switching from YouTube to Kick. He just made so many errors over and over again until, you know, he kind of just, you know, pushed himself into irrelevancy. But, you know, anyone could have a moment and get it cracking again. But the Moist Critical video, was crazy. I don't even know what to search for. Moist Critical Yuri will even pop up. Remember Homeroom? Remember these guys? Are they still going live? They go live or videos? 6 months ago? Do they not go live no more? Or they just drop vids? Remember these guys? They were doing like pod reviews kind of thing, right? Pod reviews. Okay. DJ Academics makes a horrible. This is an hour and 22. Is it just him streaming by himself now? Damn, are the guys gone? The co-hosts are gone? Okay, this one. 4 months ago. Yo, let's check it out. New direction.
To Leo, skipping.
Fuck, I don't got my premium because we're on incognito. You know what? We don't care that much. Yo, we should get this. This is a liberal free zone. Let's get some cringe ass liberal shit. Remember those guys though? Y'all remember that? I think Homeroom posts on his own channel now. Watch the Adam date. Oh, we should react to that. Silly liberals' paychecks are for workers. I hope I don't get killed for being black today. Nothing radical about moral clarity. 0% liberal. Democracy doesn't fear protests. Dictators do. Good morning, liberals. What are you offended by today? Jesus was a liberal. Okay, this is cringe. Okay, I think should we wrap up that? I think we could wrap up this Temu haul. Let's close all these up. I'm gonna keep the cart. We'll react to a couple things, and then I will order all of this shit. And as soon as it comes in, let's check out our cart. So we got. Should we zoom in a little bit? Okay. So we got Mexico flag. This is 47 inches by 70 inches. That's pretty big, right? Certified torta pounder. Okay. That is 35 by 59 inches. I'm not good with the pigeon with the BBL pillow. Okay. Pillow cover case. It's on sale at least. This pig, emo pig. Picture frame. I hope it comes with a picture frame. It's a fridge magnet. We'll stick it somewhere. Dreamcore style minimalist design tapestry for aesthetics. For aesthetes. Okay. Sanjeet, sir, I am built different. Bert Spearbert, humorous wall. Bertram Superior, sir, I am built different. Okay. Smells like you're gay. Humorous pride candle sticker. Oh, so it's just a sticker. Okay, and we put it. Okay, so we could put the sticker on anything. Pink room decor banner. Whimsical cartoon style tapestry. Family Guy naked. One Piece on air neon sign. On air red. Funny patriotic flag. Stay strapped or get clapped banner. And then some AI posters and some LED lights. What's this? 2026 One Piece new Indian party cosplay max abstract. What do we get? Brown? Not sure how this is blue. Which one should we get? Blue or brown? This will be our last purchase. Who are these people? Which one should I get? Girl or guy? Let's see. W, all you guys, it takes balls to pod and talking skills, bro. I mean, I love to yap, so it's not really a big deal for me. Sharp was the runner-up, and even Sharp knew Yuri was the fan favorite. Facts. Yuri was definitely a fan favorite. He just ruined his favor with people. You and Lush need to do a live stream. We all know who's moving the needle. Shout out to Lush. I'll definitely pull up on Lush. Whenever Kenny pulls up on Lush next, I'll go to Lush's house and we'll fire up a stream. Yuri represented the average no jumper fan. That's why you followed him, Moose, be honest. Yeah, Yuri was just cool. Yuri was like, exactly. Yuri seemed like a no jumper fan who was on the pod. Kind of like me. But I think I'm a little less cringe than Yuri. I hope. Give that gay book to Josh. Juice was all mad, pressing you, implying that you stepped on his toes for the Back on Fig interview. He was salty. He was salty. But it's like, man, I made some clips over there. I made some waves at Back on Fig. I mean, if he was supposed to be invited, he would have. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to get salty for not getting invited somewhere. I don't need nobody to do no fucking favor for me. I don't need nobody to call nobody and be like, get Moose on the pod. I just try to pod my ass off. I try to make some funny moments, make some entertaining moments when I go on podcasts. I don't just try to be Mr. Too Cool for School. I try to actually make content when I go on pods. So people invite me to their pods because I be popping it and talking shit. And sometimes I get water bottles thrown at my head because of it. And that's just a part of the game. But at least I'm going to try, you know? Yuri was Yuri was the average dorky guy that people can connect and relate to. I fuck with Riley more. I know what you probably do, my boy. Horny ass fool. Yuri got the hot girlfriend in Riley and made everyone have hope. That's hilarious. Bro, not gonna lie, I had a dream like 5 days ago and Riley was in it. I'm too immersed in this universe. That's too deep. Yuri is the equivalent to T-Rail. They aren't happy. I think T-Rail's much more happy than Yuri. I think Homeroom posts on his own channel now. Okay, watch the Adam date. We'll check that out. What did they say? Worst case scenario, just box Juice as a friendly fade for the event if you end up not getting an opponent. He said he would be down for that a long time ago. I would be down for that. That would be a great time. And I'll get to punch Juice and fucking say I'm a libtard and I'm going to get the W. The Adam double date wasn't that good. Call it Antifa versus conservative fade. That would be funny as fuck. I fast forward most of the episode. I just saw them sit down at a table restaurant. Adam and Blueface sat in the middle, and you could tell from Lena's body language she didn't like that. Adam and Blueface sat in the middle. Okay. W Stream Moose, I could have sworn you were from Honduras. I am definitely not. I'm from America. Not the Indian scammer mask. Brown girl always. Okay, let's add that. You have to walk around saying, don't. Moose on the road to 1K live viewers. You know what it is, man. We're going to keep being consistent. We're going to keep dropping. I need to drop more YouTube videos, not just going live. But shout out to, we've hit 100 viewers on the last 3, 4, 5 live streams. I have about 2,000 subs and I'm getting about 2,000 views per video. That means every single subscriber is engaging with the content. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. I would not be doing this shit without y'all at all. I used to stream in 2017 all the way up until 2023 to about 5 viewers max. Really, it was 1 viewer. My boy Adam, who was my mod and my homie, was the only person in my chat. Around 2023, I started linking up with Yuri. I started linking up with T-Rail. I become a 20 viewer Andy. Then at some point, I was a 50 viewer Andy, trying to run it up. Then I fell off, and then I try out for No Jumper. And now we're 100 viewer Andys in the building. So we're moving on up, you guys. This is the most viewers I've ever gotten consistently. So shout out to you guys. All love to y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share the stream. Tell your friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Heard ladies night is the favorite day for Almighty Sus. I don't know what that means. Lush and Kenny stream again. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on them soon. I'll pull up on the Lush residents and we'll all stream and have a good time. I actually did a video post news with Mikey and Lush, and it's like a music video, not a music video, like a mini pod where we talked about music, a certain specific music idea that Mikey had. So I can't wait to see that video. Shout out to Mikey because he invited only me and Lush out of everybody because we're the music gurus. You know what it is. Nah, Adam said a bunch of wild shit. He said something about Suspect either beating up or putting Blueface on the set. That's funny. This guy, fuck shit. If anything, you should just use his boxing shit for redemption and call out Whack for your next match. I was thinking about doing that. Like if I beat up Comparator, like grabbing the mic and being like, Whack 100, what's good? But I don't think, one, he would never do it because he's going to say, I'm not clouded up enough. I'm a Mexican guy. He don't do business with Mexicans, all this stuff. And then me and Wack have been cool lately, so I'm gonna just let it be. You know, it's water under the bridge. I'll be on to, bigger and better things. I'll find somebody to fight. I'll try to show out. I'll try to knock somebody out, and then I'm gonna hit Adam like, get me on that brand risk. Reach out to Aiden. I'm the guy for the job to represent No Jumper on the highest of stages. I'll show out. I got you, Adam. So that's the plan. I get a couple little amateur fights in here, fighting some random YouTubers. I knock somebody out. I have a good showing. I make my bid for brand risk, Aiden Ross. I fight some big clouded up fool, and we take off from there, and we're famous. Or I don't get famous, and they pay me a pretty good sized bag, and I could just pay my rent for a few months off of it. That would be cool too. So, I mean, he's not on a phone for a reason, right? Old people homes need extra security when Almighty is free. That's crazy as fuck. He told Blue how he is starting to have less and less to Whack. Is the Adam and Whack show coming to the end? I said this on the Monday show. I'll be honest. I said this, that I was seeing that the Whack and Adam show is shorter and shorter every week. And is the dynamic just starting to get stale? I think it could be. And if it does come to an end, am I going to be hyped? No. Am I going to say I feel like I told everyone so? Yes. Do I have anything personal against Whack? No, but I said this from the jump that maybe this type of content might not have the longest longevity and the best interest for the company and all that type of stuff. And maybe that little seed that was planted has now maybe got there, maybe not. Maybe it's just their own dynamic. But either way, I could have saw this coming, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or they'll figure it out. Adam said he might add somebody to the pod. Maybe they just need a breath of fresh air. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they need. I just got here. This is like my 3rd day out here. What do I know? It doesn't hurt to ask on some content shit. I know you're not afraid to voice what's on your mind, brother. Yeah. That's the one thing is like, I'm going to ask all your guys' narratives. I'm not going to try to do it in a malicious way, but I'm not somebody who just can just stay quiet when everybody's saying one thing and not, ask that question. Everybody wants to know. And Adam thinks the same way. I got this thought process from the Adams of the world where he asks a question no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how out of place or not his place to ask. If everyone wants to hear someone ask a question and nobody wants to do it, we are the ones that are supposed to ask the questions and get down to brass tacks, the meat and potatoes, if you will. You know what I mean? When the Adam and Wack show dropped, it was like something new every weekend, bro. I watched the Adam and Wack. I watched every single episode of the Adam and Wack show. I have not watched a full episode in a while. I still do watch the Tuesday show on and most of the other shows. Adam and Wack, to me, is a little stale, I'll be honest. And am I fighting for Monday show supremacy? Yes, but hopefully that's not subconsciously forming my opinion on the Adam and Wack show. Getting a little stale lately, but hopefully they'll figure it out, because those are two big dogs. They'll get it together. A lot of people say Wack lies. I'm sure he does, but some of what he said was true. I mean, we see with the Big U thing, the future story seems like that's coming out and being proven, and Wack told that I don't know how long ago. So I don't know how any of this is going to play out. Let's be honest, Wack has no business being up. He for sure extorting Adam for protecting or something. No, because I think Adam just wanted, he got what he wanted with the him and Dame Dash show with Wack. Wack was like his actual Dame Dash character that he wanted to do with Dame. He, you know what I'm saying? That's what he ended up doing with Wack. Wack was a better fit. He was more of a good friend to Adam. He was combative, but there was limits to the combativeness where it wasn't unreasonable like Dame Dash was. So I think that he really was looking for that combative show, and he found it with Wack. And I think, they made magic for a while, but now it's just starting to get a little stale. Worst case scenario, wouldn't be mad of seeing you fighting unliked and he be popping on his video saying he's willing to get in the fight with anyone. At some point, I'll box unliked because he was popping it too crazy about me for show, but he's definitely not on the top 10 list of people I should be fighting. I would be doing him a huge favor by fighting him, no matter if he has more subs than me, 3,000 more subs or whatever. If he gets more YouTube views, I am on No Jumper, a platform with 5 million subs. Yes, I don't own it. I'm not saying it's my shit, but just objectively, I would be reaching down because I am on platforms that are huge, very big, even though my platform isn't very big. I know people like to water me down and be like, well, Moose, you don't do all these views on you. Bro, I'm on No Jumper fucking 3 times a week, at least. It's like nobody could tell me that I'm not fucking out here. You know what I mean? It's like you can do more views. No Paperwork Pod could do more views. We know the truth. The truth hurts. We know the truth, Who's in the top 10 on the list, gang? I mean, Kompo was up there. I'm just trying to fight somebody that's clouded up. All these random ass YouTubers like that I never talk about. Like, it's just got to be somebody that gets talked about. Nobody talks about Unliked. Nobody talks about, a lot of these fools that like, I'm down to fight. Yeah, I know you're down to fight because that's the only content that fools are going to talk about, like on a main stage. When I do shit, when I go on back on Fig, there's fucking 10 pods that are talking about that moment. So it's like, I make waves when I do shit. It's not cocky. It's not fucking ego. It's just like, bro, I try my best to go on pods and make shit happen. They don't do that. And that's why I'm, grinding out here trying to make it happen. You feel me? What about Thumps? Thumps is popping for show. Thumps, I mean, I would box Thumps. That would be dope. I don't want to because he's from Sacramento. So that's definitely not my first choice because I support Thumps. I want to see Thumps thrive. You feel me? I don't want to make it seem as if we have to have some fake beef and now I'm beefing with some Mexican from Sac. That's not my best look that I would love, Adam hinted at Lush getting fired. Lush cannot get fired. There's no way. Is there a Juan and Kenny beef? No Juan and Kenny beef. I feel like there's a Kenny and Juice beef more than there's a Juan and Kenny beef. Fuck these clout matchups. Pick someone to beef with and get personal. That's what sells. Sorta, kinda, but also if I'm fighting somebody with a big audience, they're gonna bring that audience.
That's that real music,
HMCKA, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you for the subscription. Shout out to everybody who has subscribed. Yeah, the fights content played out. Yeah. That's not like my main thing, but I want to do everything. I want to do fighting content. I want to do cooking content. I want to do hooping content. I want to do IRL content. I want to do sitting down, desktop streams, commentary videos, debates. I'm down to do anything, so if that ends me up in a boxing match, so be it. But I'm not going to be the boxing guy. It's just like I like doing random shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about getting a bag, though. I feel it. The only person making more waves than Moose right now is Stet, Heather's ex-boyfriend. Heather is T-Rail's wife. T-Rail, the N-word from FMW. I don't fuck with Stet. I used to fuck with Stet, but he was on some weird shit one day, so I unfollowed him. I ain't looked back, and he got a bad back, so he goes live every 6 months and pops it crazy. But he got to be more consistent, just like I got to be more consistent. For people that pop it, we gotta put our own platforms on, because that's going to be the first thing that everybody says when you pop it super crazy is that, look at your own platform. You doing 3-6 Mafia numbers. Yo shit at. So that's what we doing now, y'all. We grinding so we can pass up all of our ops and sub count, and they will then have nothing to talk about. They won't dress better than me. They won't pod better than me. They won't have more subs than me. They won't do nothing better than me, and I will ultimately shit on them in life overall. And so that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? Moose and Sharky are the podcast rookies of the year without a debate. Shout out to Sharky, the hardest working man in podding for sure. Only way you'll fight someone with a big audience if they already have fights or bigger than you. True. Well, the only reason I brought him up because he talked crazy about you too, regardless if he from SAC. That should be put to the side. I've never heard Thumps talk crazy about me. He's always just cracked jokes and shit. But I would box Thumps. I think I would do well just because I'm a bigger guy and I've been training, and I'm sure Thumps can fight, but boxing isn't just street fights. You know, it's way different. I've learned that real quick, is that boxing has nothing to do with street fighting. If that cardio ain't right, you finna get whooped out. I don't care how tough, big you are. I see gang members in the gym, face tatted up, buff as fuck, look hella mean, and they getting socked in the body and they taking knees in the ring. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not scared to box nobody, you feel me? Because all that gang shit goes straight out the window when you put them gloves on, bro. You got to know how to box for real. It only makes sense that you challenge fools that down talk to you. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll figure out the right op and we'll do it up. And you know I love talking shit, so I'll get real disrespectful. I got y'all. Bro, look up the Manitoba Moose jersey. You need that for sure. I'm already knowing the Manitoba Moose jersey. I almost bought that off eBay a few times. Shout out to the Manitoba Moose, to the hockey jersey. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's get to 100 likes. Gifted membership at 100 likes if it's during the live stream. How many likes we got right now? Shout out to everybody that's still rocking with us. 68 people in the chat at almost 12 o'clock at night. How many likes we got? About 50 likes. Yeah, like up the stream, y'all. We probably won't get to 100 because I'm probably gonna wrap it up soon, because I gotta wake up early. But tomorrow I don't got no pod scheduled at Food Community or no jumpers, so you know what we doing. Actually, what's tomorrow? We're gonna be doing an early live stream around 10 a.m. Me and Ricky, we're gonna be doing a pre-Friday show stream tomorrow morning. I'll make sure to hit him. And if he's not locked in, I'll get me and somebody. And if nobody wants to rock with me, you'll see me at 10 a.m. tomorrow, 10 to 12. And then y'all could go watch the Friday bonus member show if you're a member on No Jumper and do all that good stuff. But it's so cringe when dudes that are square say people are tough because they have face tats or in a gang. I'm just saying that that would be the general consensus, is like, you see a fool with face tats, you see him cut up, buff, he looks all angry, you're like, damn. And then he's in the boxing gym, you're like, damn, he must be a fucking crazy boxer. And then I see him spar and real boxers are beating the shit out of him. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like that's just how I think, just kind of general consensus kind of thing. But nobody at that level is boxing at a high level, so just spar and learn how to throw a left hook. I've been learning. I've been boxing for about 3 weeks now. I'm going hard. I'll be back there Saturday. We'll vlog it up, and we'll figure it out. It'll be me, Vel, Pooh, Doughboy, Ricky. There's gonna be a bunch of us there Saturday training, so I'll try to get a vlog. I'll mic up and we'll do it up, and I'll drop that vlog for y'all. The one dude still needs it instantaneously. We still are gonna box Sir Smokes a lot, but he's kind of in the same bucket as Unlike TV, that like I'm gonna box them just because I need to beat them up, but it's not nothing like personal, and it's not gonna gain me any favor in any type of clout way or any type of content sense. I'm gonna be stooping down to their level to box them, but I'll do it just for, to have a vlog about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not really going to add anything to my life, but I need to prioritize the people, because there's fools that are willing to pay me money to box them. I have to prioritize that over like little simple YouTube beefs. But the YouTube beefs will get addressed by the end of this year. I will box Unliked and Sir Smokes a Lot. Mark my words. I actually called that day to their podcast and asked why they disown you instead of backing you up. That was you, bro. I watched that clip. That's so funny. You was like, oh, why ain't you keeping that same energy? You was on their necks, low key. And Insane always says the same thing. Like whenever somebody presses him about like, oh, y'all did Moose dirty. Y'all did Moose dirty. They always respond, especially Insane. Where is this? Insane. And he always says, I hit Moose up. Oh, I hit Moose up. And he left me on red. After that police shit, I hit Moose up and he left me on red. This is my messages. And we were talking about Kamala versus Trump, April 3rd of this year. He said, Cap, they're all controlled by Israel. I was just making the case that, Biden's administration pulled the chain on Israel more than Trump did. We were just talking about that. But it ended with, he says, I agree with everything you said except Iran, only because I seen how she acted when she went to Israel. I like that message. Insane is lying. Insane never messaged me after that. I could check my text as well. Let's check my text just to make sure. Insane. I don't even know if I have Insane's number. I think he would just hit me on IG. Yeah, I don't even have a text thread with Insane. I used to text BFD. Insane 209 is lying, absolutely lying every time he says, I hit MooseMan after that whole police thing. He left me on red. You're a liar, my boy. Maybe you're not trying to. Maybe he thought he did. That's a flat out lie. He keeps saying that. If they hit me, I would have tapped right back in with them and told them, I don't really call 911. I'm fucking doing content. I'm not a gang member. I don't have to follow these stupid ass rules y'all follow. But he never did. But he says he does. And it doesn't bother me, but just why lie about that? That's such a weird thing to lie about, Look at what Bobby Green did to Bang. Had them boys' egos hurt. Yo, that was like, bro, that just shows you how professionals and like aspiring professionals look going against each other. Because that fool's a UFC fighter. He's not even just a boxer, and he was whooping the shit out of Bang. And Bang be knocking people out on brand risk. So it just shows there's definitely a difference. Fight Kyle. Maybe he'll make it to 15 viewers. What's the beef with Kyle? I mean, I would fight Kyle. I'll knock Kyle out in the boxing ring because he always be popping it, but it's not real beef. But I would love to do that. On the no jumper card, if Kyle wanted to box, I'll box Kyle. He's 40 years old. I would be scared I might, knock him into a fucking old people's home, but I'll do it. Any content of you beating someone up will only boost you up and it will help remove the negativity. Yeah, we'll get into it for sure. I got a phone number off of your phone. If you want to learn boxing, just start watching fights and practice tips, pro training. Well, I'm boxing at a gym. I'm at a boxing gym. I have a trainer. There's a bunch of dudes there that are professional boxers that's been helping me train, giving me tips. They've been helping me spar, not going too crazy, but, still making me work out there. You feel me? So I'm learning how to box for real. Y'all see. Bang is a professional. I would say he's more of like a semi-pro than professional. I would say, because I've only seen Bang on brand risk, but I'm sure he's had other fights, but I wouldn't say he's like on fucking Bobby Green level or nothing. I actually didn't fuck with you at all at the time, but I call shit like I see it. I felt it was show how they use you for alley-oops for that no jumper interview. Well, I set up that no jumper interview. I pitched the interview to Adam. I wrote a lot of the questions that were asked on that interview. I was the whole reason why BFD got that interview. So the fact that they didn't tap in with me to at least check the temperature and they just went straight to the net, that's why it's like, it's nothing personal. It's just like, I'm never going to fuck with them again. It's like, I hope they do well, but it's like, don't think that you gonna see any of those fools on No Jumper anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? If I have anything to say about it, because, you know what I'm saying, they can't show me no respect, then I guess I can't show you no respect in this pod game no more, man. Even though I gave BFD the biggest views of his career, you know what I'm saying? I know he does views on his music videos. I'm talking about from a media standpoint that got his name buzzing in Southern California, people talking about BFD. That wouldn't have happened ever without MooseMan. But, you know, not everybody needs to be appreciative. Not everybody needs to glaze me because I do a favor for them. But it just shows me, you know, what type of character those fools have. They'd rather do the internet clout shit than tap in with me and keep it rocking. But I don't give a fuck. Do I care? I met them like fucking 5 times. It's not like those are like my family or nothing. You feel me? It's not a big deal. Saying you would call police over a fight is a humiliation ritual. Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? I guess selling my soul didn't work because I only got 75 viewers right now. Maybe I need to do it again. You feel me? Yeah, Insane said a few times that he tried reaching out to you at the moment. Whack tripped on you and no response. Yeah, that's just not true. So, like, now you guys heard it from the horse's mouth. If Insane says that again, it's absolutely false. Tell him, post the proof or he's fucking bold-faced lying. And yeah, BFD did fumble the fucking... BFD did fumble the fucking DJ Flip shit. It's like, BFD, you can't be linking up with DJ Flip, the biggest opportunity to make a banger, and then you start making Norte love songs. Like, that shit wasn't hidden for nothing, bro. I think he definitely took a bad pivot, and that's why those songs didn't really do much. Like, bro, you got to stay in that vein of like, you come to Southern California, you're causing a ruckus, you're doing all like, and then you make a love song with DJ Flip. It just didn't add up. It didn't make any sense. I think Kyle might be a scrapper. You two would be a good fight. BFD sucks anyway. Team Moose. Shout out to Rich Rabbit in the chat. Bro, I seen you beefing with Thumps. Y'all are going at it. Yo, y'all are digging into Thumps' life story. I'm like, I didn't even know this shit, bro. How do people figure this shit out? Fight point and shoot. I would fight Mike Winters in an instant. I don't got nothing personal against him. I love his Flacco videos. I press that hype button on his Flacco videos. Shout out to Mike Winters on those. Even though he said she's younger than a documentary. He made me sound goofy as fuck in that video. I said younger than the documentary because the verses of YG in the game had just happened, and that girl that Flacco bought is actually younger than the game's classic album, the documentary. That's what I was referring to. But Mike Winters, he used to shoot Briss's videos. They ran him out the hood because he was doing fuck shit with the videos. He turned into a YouTuber that reacts to No Jumper content. It's kind of like a hate tuber, a snarker, if you will. But Mike Winters is definitely says he's from Sacramento. I heard he's from Orangevale for real. But either way, no beef with Mike. Keep stepping on Flacco's fat neck, and you got my support, my boy. Anyone could be a professional boxer. What you're thinking of is like Canelo, Crawford. Yeah. I'm just saying like top of the top, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, anyone could be a professional boxer if you're sanctioned fighting and all that stuff. But brand risk boxers are definitely way different than any of the people you just named. Absolutely. There's levels to this shit. Yeah, like you said. Compo was right. I don't know how you grew up, but we don't call the police over a verbal threat. You made yourself look bad. But I didn't call the police. I just threw out a viral line. I went viral for it. And I'm still here, and I'm still rocking. I don't see anyone going to jail. I don't see the police pulling up to No Jumper after that day. So, hey, you could say what you want, but Compa said all that shit, and he still want to get in the ring because he knew he was going to get knocked out. So he ducked the fade from a dude that calls the cops. So that's more a bad look on Compa than anything for this non-affiliate. I don't need to follow stupid-ass rules that VSKEM is following, I promise you. Either way, Insane and Unk pushing 50 failed rapper looks like a zesty Zodiac Italian pizza owner that chases you to your car to hand you extra sauce. I'm not going to disrespect Insane because Insane he's always like, I ain't got nothing against Moose. He just said some shit I didn't fuck with. BFD more shoots the jokes. But BFD's like a little fat fucking Pillsbury Doughboy. So it's like, it's okay, bro. It's okay. When you spend like fucking 70% of your life in prison, your mind is probably not going to develop the way it needs to, develop. So it's like, if he wants to shoot jokes, it's like, okay, bro. It's like, at least I was outside living my life while you was in there rotting, my boy. So it's okay. It's no big deal. When you find an opponent post their sparring on stream, I'll break their footage down, tell you all their weaknesses. Say less. We will definitely be doing all that. We'll be breaking down my sparring footage as well. I'll get some from Saturday. We'll come back to the stream and pop in, and y'all can break it down. Quick 2910. Did I lose my mod? Kyle is checking it out to see if I'm lying. Get on Discord with Kyle so you could get some clips and talk shit to each other. I'm okay. I'm definitely do not want to talk to Kyle. That's the last thing I would ever want to do right now. Yeah, it was definitely not a good look, be honest. I guess that 911 on speed dial is what made you go viral, which is wild. Yeah, it was like a pre-planned line. I knew that I might get under Wax's skin, and if he started threatening violence, I had the 911 on speed dial line. I knew it was going to be a good line, and that was the best line of the video. So if everybody has to think I'm a rat because of it, then so be it. If no street guy ever wants a podcast with me again, my life might actually be better at that point. So, hey, it is what it is. But if you fuck with me, if you rocking with Moose, then I'm rocking with you. Shout out to y'all. It's MooseMan, the biggest fish. Another stream. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Tell a friend to subscribe, because Moose is going up, man. We just hit 2,270 subs. Let's check out how many subs we got currently. 2,297. We just hit 2,200 like 2 days ago. We're about to hit 2,300. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you're watching this, you made it this far in the video, drop some cocaine bot emojis in the chat. Shout out to Lush Uno if you made it this far in the fucking stream, or if you're watching this back, drop cocaine bot emojis in the chat. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. You already know what it is. I'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pre-Friday members show, me and Ricky. But if Ricky don't want to rock out, I'll be here bright and early. Love you guys. Just because you said you would doesn't mean you did. There's a big difference. Those fools are tripping unless they have physical evidence. Yeah, hey, look me up, man. James C. Snedos, that's my name. Look me up. See if there's any paperwork. Get back to me. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.